Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Nonito Donaire.
Hey, Jay,
Yeah?
did you know that Papa's commentating?
Oh yeah, on MVP Prospects on the Zone. It's in February to Orlando, Florida at Caribe Royal Hotel. Hey Lo, should we talk about the fights?
Let's do it! I'm gonna talk about a fight too.
And I'll talk about his or her opponent.
Let's go! Marcelo Conejo versus Candy Wyatt. Marcelo Conejo is 5'8" with 17 wins, 6 losses, and 4 knockouts from Los Angeles, California. Strengths: she has great movement and great jabs. She can throw good combinations with a good speed. She's good in keeping her distance. Weaknesses: she uses her jabs well but doesn't have any set of game plans behind it. She lacks head movements to slip and counter. Marcelo needs to move and jab effectively with a game plan or follow up after the jab. She needs to use her feints to stand up and disguise her punches and combinations.
Candy Wyatt, 5'7" with 11 wins, 5 losses, and 3 knockouts. From Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Strengths: she uses her jabs to come into distance. She bobs and weaves when she is on the inside to avoid punches. When she is able to land her punches, she throws lots of them. Weaknesses: she squares up a lot, which takes away her power and it makes her easy to hit. She's very flat-footed when she is moving forward. Analysis: Candy needs to jab her way in and make it a short-range fight. She needs to have better head movement and get better distance and avoid squaring up so she doesn't lose her distance. She needs to cut the ring. Marcella has movements and jabs to keep Candy in long range, but Candy can utilize her jabs and double jabs to cut the distance and keep Marcella in place with volume punches and shifting to another angle to close the exit. The one who imposes their style will win the fight. Tony Aguilar, 5'4", undefeated with 11 wins, 4 by knockout from Crescent City, Florida. Strengths: he's aggressive and wears his opponent down. He throws punches in volume to the head and body. He's tough and durable. Weaknesses: he has the habit of dropping his hands and lacks to care much about his defense. He doesn't set up his punches. He punches without using his body and sometimes lands in a slap, which takes away his power. Analysis: Aguilar needs to start fast and aggressive against marksmen. He has a high guard to get on the inside. Don't put any distance and use his body to smother marksman's punches. He needs to take advantage of marksman's tight guard and being in front to throw combinations. From there, when marksman counters, he'll be open and that will give Aguilar opportunities to land shots from the inside.
Lead marksman, undefeated with 8 wins and 9 knockouts from Deltona, Florida. Strengths: he fights long-range jabs. He moves out of the way when he's attacked by stepping back and creating distance. While stepping back, he brings his hands up and tightens his guard. He mixes his punches to the head and the body. He switches stance to create angles and confuses his opponent. Weaknesses: he leaves his head and the body in the center when he attacks. After attacking, he stays in the same spot without moving his head or any movements. When he's comfortable and confident, he locks his opponent down without setting or using jabs. That will open him to being hit first and countered. Marksman needs to use his long-range jabs to set up his stronger punches. Establish dominance early on and take control of the fight by keeping distance. He needs to use his feints to slow and stop Aguilar's movements or make him think twice. Counter with Aguilar overreach when he attacks. 2 undefeated fighters grinding to keep their O. Aguilar, a durable fighter with an all-out style and a heart of a warrior, against a skillful and athletic fighter in marksman. Will heart conquer the skill, or will skill break the rule? I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see.
Velasquez versus Julian Smith. Orestes Velasquez, 5'8", undefeated with 8 wins and 7 knockouts from Cuba and Miami, Florida. Strengths: he uses his jabs well to set up other punches and to stay busy. He uses feints when he's looking out for reactions and setups. He moves in and out to avoid or to attack. When he attacks, he throws combinations and sometimes mixes body shots. Weaknesses: he tends to move stiff and eager to land big shots. He has a tendency of dropping his lead hand down that opens him up for straight right or overhand right. He leaves his body straight in the middle when he attacks, his head easy to be hit. Analysis: Velasquez needs to move his head out of the center after throwing his punches and keeping his hands up when he moves laterally after punching. He needs to mix his punches up more a bit to the body. He needs to continue setting up with the jabs and again moving his head afterwards.
Julian Smith, 5'9", with 7 wins, 2 losses with 4 knockouts, from Country Club Hills, Illinois. Strength: he leads back to counter with straights and hooks. He can be aggressive and moves around when he has to. Weaknesses: he gets uncomfortable when he's too close and gets a little wild trying to punch or move out and opens himself up for big shots. Analysis: Smith needs to rely on his jab to keep his distance and set up good streaks. He can also counter with hooks after getting his distance from the jab. He needs to have more lateral movements from left to the right, rather than stepping back. Avoid leaning too far, especially with Velasquez throwing combinations. This is an interesting fight because in the books it can look like an easy fight for Velasquez. But there might be some hidden danger with Smith's aggressiveness that might somehow land shots that can hurt Velasquez. That's why it's crucial for Velasquez to move his head out after punching. Ashton Silva versus Esteban Falcao. Ashton H2O Silva is undefeated with 10 wins and 9 knockouts. Height is 5'8", with a reach of 68 inches from Long Beach, California. Strengths: he is very athletic with fast movement and power. He has great control of range by utilizing his arms to get his distance. He mixes his punches up from the head to the body. His body work when he focuses is powerful and quick. He shoots right down the middle with jabs and straights, which allow him to land his punches faster. When he delivers his punches, he utilizes his body movements, turning his body in full and generating greater power. He also has good check hooks. Weaknesses: he lacks head movements and feints. His stance is very high. When he delivers his punches, his head is on the line to be countered. And his chin is up and open to getting clipped with outside shots. He lacks lateral movements and creating angles. His stance is very wide, which limits his footwork around the ring. Also makes it difficult to move in and out to evade punches and create counters. Analysis: H2O needs to take control from the beginning. Be more aggressive. Break the distance and not stay on the outside. Use his jab and mix with body and head punches. Need to utilize more head movement and counter when he makes Falcao miss. The shot from the middle will land faster if Falcao throws outside shots. The body shots might be key
to stopping Falco in his tracks, which he will shell up and stay in spot. With that, H2O can deliver power shots, and more importantly, to deliver angle shots. Sidestepping can also be a powerful tool to creating angle shots and can confuse Falco to where the punches are coming from. Esteban Falco, 13 wins, 7 by KO, and 2 losses. Height is 5 foot and 9.5 inches with a reach of 69.5 inches. From Brazil. Strengths. He has long reach and uses ranged jabs to set up other punches. He is good in mid and long range punches. Also, he has good awareness when being attacked by stepping out of the way and sometimes leaving a jab to measure range and come back with counters. He mixes his punches from the body to the head and also a switch hitter that can confuse H2O. Weaknesses. He taps his jabs and hooks, which opens him up for counters and open to being hit by H2O if he is punching at the same time. He covers up when he's caught on the inside and does not move or create distance and makes him vulnerable to angle shots. If he switches to southpaw, he squares up more and his punches have less analysis. Falco needs to start the round by firing strong jabs and lots of them to take control of the fight. He loves to throw right body shots, but he can be countered by H2O with his check hook. Falco needs to set up the right body shots with a good jab. He prefers throwing outside shots, which can be powerful if not seen. It is also dangerous if shots are fired on the inside. I think this fight can be a big test for H2O as his opponent in Falco is a capable fighter and a possible dangerous one. Falco has a possibility of touching up on H2O's weaknesses. H2O's inside shots can make a difference in the fight if it lands first. This is a great fight coming from prospects that can be very interesting and entertaining. I think we did pretty good. What do you think?
I think we did our best.
Don't forget to watch MVP Prospects on the Zone. Remember, it's on February 2 in Orlando, Florida at Caribe Royal Hotel. Thanks for watching, guys. My name's Jay. And my name's Lo. Peace out! Hey, Jay. I'm trying to follow up He prefers throwing outside shots, which can be foul. And then let me just do my tongue exercise. I don't know how to do the Logan.
Ball. Get in here.
Does that say Caribbean or Caribbean?
Caribe.
I can't see.
Hey, Logan.
Yes?
It's so funny saying that. It's so funny to say that. Hey,
Logan.
you just go.
Hey, Logan.
I'm Jarel. And I am Logan. Thank you for watching this video.
And don't forget to like and subscribe the video.
And hit the bell.
Ding, ding, ding.
KO!